Greetings, citizens of the Imperium. Welcome to Let's Paint. I am your host, Trooper 6. And, well, you already know what we have, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Some good old Retributors. So, we're going to be starting with Black Templar. As per usual, when it comes to our Space Marines, what do we start with, folks? Soft parts. So that's right, we've got the Retributors. If you might be asking, who the hell are the Retributors? I want you to do one thing. I want you to pause, open up a new tab in YouTube, and I want you to look up the Astartes project. Drop the word project, but I can't remember the name of the guy who first created Astartes. Not the Emperor. He's on YouTube. I believe he works for GW now. Don't quote me on that one. I don't remember. But his animated fan film is absolutely spectacular. It was like 5 mini episodes. They were barely, I think, 5 minutes each. Fantastic visuals, fantastic direction. Didn't really have to do much voice acting, did you? But my God, that stuff is amazing. And the homebrew chapter that is featured in it are the Retributors, and they rock gray armor with some brass trimming and possibly some white highlights, but the white highlights seem to be saved for rank or importance. Like somebody having the white helmet or even a white pauldron. As you can see back there, we have a white helmet and a white pauldron. So we are going to make this Retributor just a little special. Probably just going to make him some kind of Primaris Ancient who doesn't have incredibly decorative armor. Because it did look like in the art style of the video is that they looked like they were not exactly ones to jazz up their armor too much. You know, you do see like a captain or a lieutenant or something standing there. I don't remember because he has a cape over his pauldron. And I wasn't paying attention much else when it came to his designation markings. But either way, these guys have become very popular, and I just so happen to have a stack of Retributor pauldrons that I got. Ooh, look at that. Very nice, very nice. I'm not even sure if you could call it resin or whatever it is. I'm sure it is resin, whatever they printed it out of. But I don't get many things like it, and they're really sturdy, I want to say. But it's all right. If I can find out who made those, I will put that up on screen. I hope that I did. If not, I'm sorry. And if somebody else has the answer, by all means, you can put it down in the comments. That's fine. Share the love. Let them know. Let them know that we see you and we like you. Like, oh man. So, we all know I'm a big fan and supporter of Etsy. Hell, it's where you can find any of my work, including all of these. As these come out, these will be available up on my Etsy, by the way. Harmless self-promotion there. So you can click the link in the description. I don't even think my link is in that is in the description. I don't think it is. It might be. We'll see if editing me did it. You flashed some words up on the screen, didn't you, editing me? I still can't read it. And you're not allowed to talk shit either. You know, I can't see what you're saying, so I can't really talk back and tell you to shut the hell up, can I? That's just not fair, man. But anyway, I'm not going to talk to you, future me. I'm going to talk to the audience. Where was I? Brain fart. Okay. I got so caught up talking to myself there that I just forgot what I was doing. Okay, so Retributors, right? Fun stuff. Let's do some leather first. Oh my god, that's what I forgot. I forgot to grab the Steel Legion Drab to do the leather. So let me go do that. And we'll get back on track here. No, damn it, not you. Thank you, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Alright. Alright, we got it. I don't know what the hell that was. Whew. We got it. Alright, Steel Legion Drab, as you guys know, when it comes to Citadel and Army Painter products, the Army Painter War Paints equivalent to Steel Legion Drab, as far as I can tell, is the leather brown. And that's exactly why we're using Steel Legion Drab for our leathers. I mean, we could be using black. Honestly, this gives me another color to work with. You know, more dimension on the model, more to look at. You know, you can try to pull off different textures or different effects. You know, the armor and the leather are not going to wear the same. And if anybody thinks that these pouches look a little funky, it is because that pouch right there is a separate one that I cut from the sprue and glued down there. And I tried to give him a different look of a belt pouch because I have these 2 grenades here. I was going to have a stack of 3 grenades there. But ended up dropping that. Just, I guess, didn't quite look right. I felt like the look couldn't sell. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right here, it's painting the underside of of the holster. All right. So, how is everybody doing? Everybody doing happy? Everybody doing healthy? I don't know how you're doing happy and healthy. Oh, that's not to say that you can't be both things. I meant, I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know. It made more sense in my head. Either way, I'm glad you guys are doing happy and healthy. If you are not doing happy and healthy, I'm terribly sorry, and I don't want that for you. There's enough of that shit going around. There's enough negativity and everything. And that is why we're doing this, isn't it? Yes, this is a hobby, but this feels like the trooper's calling. And Trooper Daddy doesn't like feeling useless. He doesn't like meaninglessness. There's a time and a place for things like that. And spending 48 hours a week to be useless, meaningless. It's not cool. I don't like it. If anybody is thinking that I'm just sitting here bashing myself, I'm not. It's purely the simple fact of I am not happy at working at jobs. I don't like this shit. I just want to I just want to be with my family, you know? Like anybody, I just want to be with my family. I want to be chilling with them. They're cool. They're cool. Trust me, I married one of them. Well, doesn't that sound Alabama of me? Like, my family's cool. I married one of them. Yeah, no. No. That's not what happened. Whew. Let's jump over here to some corn red. Now, why the hell do I have corn red for a Retributor? Hiya. Why? For that. Like I said, we're throwing other colors into this because it's going to give us more to look at. It brings the character a little bit more to life rather than just having, black weaponry like we usually do. Why not give them something else? The red weaponry I feel like is not that common anymore. I want to say Black Templars. They don't always, but I want to say they are known to have some red weaponry. If they do always use red, then my bad. I'm pretty sure they don't always use red, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't exactly matter. You know, that whole argument of, you paint your models whatever damn color you want. And I'm like, right. You can do that. Daddy was so concerned with following rules and paint schemes that he often forgets that you really do have the creative freedom to paint the fucking model whatever you want. Which is exactly why we're going with this corn red. Because, damn it, it's going to look good against this flat gray. It's going to. Look at it. It already looks good. And it's a deep red. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then we can edge highlight some yellow onto that. And bam, that gives you more of a dynamic color. You just... when it comes to Retributors, or anyone that wears gray, Cacarodons, Soul Haunters, they are specifically gray and white. If you... I don't know, if you want to nitpick about it, I don't know, I was kind of... Sorry, I'm losing track of... I'm losing my train of thought because I'm also, like, thinking about the paints and whatnot. I just got out some Barbarian Flesh because I was like, all right, what the hell am I going to paint now? And it ain't on him anyway. But the Barbarian Flesh will be used to edge highlight for the leather. So there is that. So if anything, I shouldn't have gotten this out right now. I should have waited until we're at that stage. And I could have painted this. And then we could edge highlight this with Mummy Robe. And what do you know? Now you really got some tattered and worn parchment paper. Which is what I see these things to be. I'm pretty sure they are just parchment paper. We all know when it comes to certain things that purity seals, sometimes I will go with what is it? The Mummy Robes. I'll just go with that off-white. Ooh, excuse me. And then there are times when I'll go with the flesh tones, usually with Chaos. Usually Chaos is where I love to go flesh tones. Let's see. They don't... I want to say they don't have any blacked out knees or anything like that. We're going to give them a blacked out knee anyway. It just might add a little bit more to them. Not too much. But like I said, it is another thing to add to him. It makes his armor stand out just a little bit more. And we know I'm a big fan of doing some really fancy or beautiful armor. Now, if you guys will think back to when I did the Angels Resplendent, we ended up painting a lieutenant body. It was kit bashed with I think assault intercessor parts. I mean, there's a chainsword and a hand point, and the hand point might be from just the regular intercessors. But either way, yeah, little black knee, that'll add a little bit to it. We'll be all right. So. What do you say we just add a little bit of that base onto there, and we can let that dry. We won't have to pause anything, come back to it. We can just keep right on trucking, man. Assuming that we have a brush. No, don't have a brush. All my crappy brushes kind of made their way out. I forgot to save some for when it came to this, like the thicker crappy brushes. Stuff that is excellent for just taking a bunch of paint and schmurring it. So we've got the Armageddon dust again, but we're not exactly going to do... Well, I mean, let's face it, it's probably going to be another Wasteland base, but it's not going to be, the Armageddon dust color. Because if you saw back there, it's still back there behind the model. Right off to the left, if you see that. That little red one. Little. The taller red one. Yeah. If you know what that is, bonus points. The hell is it? Right. It's the Martian Earth. That is the stuff that you paint onto the base, and it will crack and make it look like Martian terrain, but also very dry, arid, cracked red earth. And I dig it. But I also know when it comes to that paint, if you paint it thin enough, it will not crack, and you get that interesting red, dusty look. The coloration and everything. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're combining two of these technical paints to give ourselves a more original look. You will thank yourself for doing things like that. Your model will thank you. Your artwork, your work in general will thank you. And if you end up doing like commission work for somebody, or just hell, just a friend was like, hey man, I really, really can't paint. Could you just slap some paint on a model for me? You could make things look really nice for them. All right. So we've also got Mega Man Jazz going on in the background. I was really close to painting a Mega Man figure for you. However, I figured I wouldn't do that because, well, you guys are expecting other stuff. All right. We're gonna do something before we cut here, right? The eyes. I got the Spirit Stone Red. Now, when it comes to the eyes in Spirit Stone Red, or into these Spirit Stone colors, it is my understanding that we are going to paint the eyes. You're going to paint whatever you want in a bright metallic color, and then you're going to take plenty of your Spirit Stone, and then you're going to put it over it and literally put it over it and spread a little bit. But that'll be okay because we have white here. And I don't want to retry anything, but still. Trying to make sure this is in focus for you, but also that I can see. I really hope that music isn't too loud in the background. Because whoever's responsible for the Mega Man Jazz stuff, you are awesome. All right. All right, we're going to leave that. And that's what we'll cut things for the day. And I will see you guys on the next episode. May the Void Father guide your brush. Peace.